I'm John Bishop, and you're watching the Redmen TV.
Okay, Jaden at Jaden LFC Patel asks Eriksen or Alonso. Now I'm going to expand on this. I mean, we're being heavily linked with Christian Eriksen from Ajax, and the last day or two Xabi Alonso's presumably been seen at John Lennon Airport because that's part of the course. Ideally, if they're both our transfer targets, then you don't play in the same position, so you think you'd have both. But if it was an either or situation, who would you rather have, Chris?
Eriksen.
Okay. Why?
I think Steven Gerrard's playing the Xabi Alonso role. I said this last week. I think Steven Gerrard's sitting back and spraying balls around. I don't think we need backup for Steven Gerrard at the moment. We do long term, but I don't think Xabi Alonso is the man to do it.
Yeah.
I love Xabi Alonso. I'd love to see him back at Liverpool. Don't want to pay for him.
Well, it's about £8.5 million being
I just think the money can be used somewhere better. I don't think he improves our first team.
Yeah.
So,
that's a bold shout, that. Very bold shout. Dad, do you want to pick up on that?
Well, I would love Alonso back, but only on the similar terms to what we had with
Gary McAllister,
because he got him on a free, didn't we?
Yeah.
And he obviously had so much to offer still, and that's Alonso clearly would have so much to offer, but we're not at the stage where we're paying out big money for midfield players of his age now.
Yeah.
Sad as it would be, I'd love to see him back, but
I think, Mike, as Chris points out there, what we need is a genuine holding midfielder, and I don't think Xabi Alonso's ever been a genuine holding midfielder. He's a cultured defensive midfielder.
He's a deep playmaker, isn't he?
Yeah, deep line.
Xabi Alonso played his best football for us when Javier Mascherano was next to him, doing legwork for him.
Yeah.
And if you've got Alonso and Gerrard next to each other, who's doing the running?
It's Lampard, Gerrard all over again.
And it's Alonso, Gerrard, when he signed in 2005.
Yeah. And I think, Rodgers has said he wants 2 players for every position, and then the rest of your squad is filled up with kids who are coming through.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think Alonso back up for Gerrard works. Or would it be acceptable for someone you'd have to pay £80 a week to have?
Yeah.
Christian Eriksen could be a phenomenal footballer.
Yeah.
From what I've seen of him, which is quite a bit.
Yeah, well, by all accounts, a terrible Euros. Everyone was expecting him to be one of the players of the tournament, and he was.
He's only a kid, isn't he?
He's still young, but even so, you've seen young players go to major tournaments and they turn it on, even in teams that aren't favoured.
I saw last week was being linked with the lad who plays for Shakhtar, Mkhitaryan or whatever how you pronounce his name. I can't fucking pronounce it because
it's got a load of it up. But go on.
He, in my opinion, is better than Eriksen, and I know Dave Hendricks, who
rest of Liverpool words,
he will back me up on that as well. He's a big fan.
But that wasn't the question, Mike. So you've expanded.
That's answered the question. Is
no. The thing I
didn't understand the question again. That's what it was.
The thing about
the
thing about Xabi Alonso is £8.5 million. It was a great point. Dan Kennett brought it up on Twitter, and the word was surely by this point of the careers, Alonso and Gerrard are mutually exclusive. They're both going to be in the same wage bracket. You're talking £100,000 odd a week. As you've pointed out, they basically play in the same position. Do you want to waste? And it sounds horrible because I love Xabi Alonso. Don't think for a second that I don't want Xabi Alonso back at Liverpool. But as you say, we don't need another player for that position. We don't need it. We don't need to be wasting our wage budget on. You've just cleared out ageing players who aren't going to be there long term on ridiculous wages. We need experience, but I think Xabi Alonso's 2 years. He's 2 years too old and 2 years too young, basically for our squad.
Signing him again, what does that say to the likes of Jordan Henderson and Joe Allen? All of a sudden, we're getting Jordan Henderson in particular, who's getting games. All of a sudden, Alonso's.
It says more to Joe Allen, I think, because you know what I mean. I want him back, and I said him a quick fire a few weeks ago. I'd have him back on a free. I think his contract's got a year left to run. I don't think we need him next season. The season after that, he's going to be in his 30s. He's going to be looking to wind his career down. He's going to be available. He'd have to pay a signing-on fee, but his wages will be less. I think he's a perfect signing next summer. So Eriksen fits the FSG model. He's young, he's up and coming. He reminds me, if we was to get a player, him or like him, it's like Torres back in 2007, he's about to make that breakthrough. He needs to make that move to a big side. And okay, granted, we're not a Champions League side, so whether it does, I don't know. But he has that thing. He comes into the Premier League. He's a relative unknown, but he's got ability, and he could make that instant step up to being a top quality player. So that's, I think in that instance, yeah, I agree. I think it's got to be Eriksen over Alonso. But in an ideal world, the answer to the question is both. Let us know Eriksen or Alonso, and let us know why you'd go with that, or if you're just dead set on it, just say both. Okay.